Heavy acoustic guitar strumming, building drums. The kings of the mountains gathered as one, under the heat of the Canaanite sun. But Gibeon watched as the walls of Jericho fell. They wove a garment of light, a story to tell, with moldy bread and wineskins torn and gray. They walked a path of shadows to Gilgal that day. We come from afar, from a land out of sight. Make a league with us now, by your God's great might. Holy night on the side of your own weary eyes, for the heart of a stranger is draped in disguise. Before you give your word, before the vow is sent, seek the counsel of the Lord, or your heart shall repent. But a promise is a pillar, a covenant is steel. Once the lips have spoken, the heavens shall seal. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They looked at the bread dry and covered in dust. They leaned on their logic, they leaned on their trust. But they asked not the Lord, they sought not his face, and granted the deceivers a dwelling in place. 3 days had passed when the truth came to light. The strangers were neighbors just over the height. Yet the oath was a shackle, the oath was a blade. Israel stood bound by the promise they made. Why have you fooled us? The leader did cry, we feared for our lives, was a humble reply. The Lord told his servant this land would be yours. We chose to be servants within your own doors. No blood would be shed, no sword would descend, but the rules of the cunning brought a life without end. His drawers of water and he was of wood, in the house of the Father where the covenant stood. The mercy remains. A servant in the temple is freed from his chains. Be careful, O Zion, whom you welcome to stay, but honor the word that you utter today.